I'm Nakhavoly outside of Jane and Finch Mall, a community hub for this Northwest community. Now, this mall, as it looks right now, it could be changing as plans to redevelop it are being discussed.
We just need to make sure that whatever happens here happens to the benefit of the neighborhood, happens to the benefit of people that live here. The experience at Jane and Finch for a lot of people has been a roller coaster ride. For those of us who have called it our lifelong home, I grew up here, not far from here. I've stayed here and I've experienced all of that. And like them, I'm guarded as well. I'm guarded about the change.
The redevelopment could bring residential, commercial, and institutional spaces that would span across 7 blocks. The plans include 10 residential towers and 2 additional mid-rise buildings. The buildings would range between 8 to 50 stories, and 7 of the towers being at least 30 stories. The developer also hopes to include 6,000 square meters of retail space and over 1,400 square meters of community space, including a childcare facility. The plans also include adding a new public parkland designated to become a gathering area. Now, I spoke with community advocates to get their thoughts on the plan. Some of them tell me they are worried that the area will be gentrified, and many also fear that lower income folks might be pushed out.
They're concerned that majority of those spaces are going to go to people of a higher income bracket, while Jane and Finch, a majority of the residents are racialized individuals within a low income bracket that might not be able to have access to those units. So we're hoping that at least 80% of those units will be dedicated to the residents that currently live in the community.
Now, the plan is in only the proposal stages and still has to go through several different processes. Now, Councillor Peruzza tells me that he is committed to hosting several community consultations about the space.